90 people watching, 79 thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so we can whoop up on that YouTube algorithm and get seen by as many people as possible, and to be notified every single time the City Panthers podcast goes live. We're always putting out new content on the channel. We're always thinking of new ways to interact with the fans. This is a podcast for the fans, by the fans. Tony Dunn, what's up next?
I want to know. CK brought this up in the chat. Is what has one win, 1 week later, done to the power ranking, the NFL power rankings? We saw after that Rams loss, where the Panthers did not even score a touchdown, is that we were at the bottom. At the bottom, are we still at the bottom, CK?
So it's quite interesting. The power rankings, for the most part, we moved up a little bit for most of them. You know, I think we were pretty much at the bottom of the list for every one of these guys, except for maybe one person. Sports Illustrated is the only one that still has us at 32, which is hysterical because they have the Bucks at 8 still after their situation that's taken place. Sports Illustrated is garbage based just on that solely. They still got the Falcons at 19th and the Saints are at 28th. So they do have that maybe in the right spot. But somehow the Buccaneers lose not only to the Panthers in a handed fashion, but in a I guess convincing fashion, but they also lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers the week before. And the Buccaneers, 2 games in, have still found a way on Sports Illustrated to be number 8 in the league on their power rankings. Absolutely hysterical. But for the most part, NFL has us at NFL.com has us at 30. ESPN has us at 30. CBS Sports has us at 31. Moved us up 1 spot. Athletic has us at 30. And Pro Football Talk has us at 25. And the Buccaneers have moved are the 14 for them. But the Saints are at 29th in their rankings, which is I think fitting. But I tell you what, anything that has the Buccaneers, based on their performance this year, anything that has the Buccaneers above 20 right now is an absolute travesty. They have no place being above 20 right now.
What's the highest that were ranked according to all of those?
25.
Okay.
People just don't want to let go, man. They don't want even looking at what they're seeing in front of their faces. They don't want to let go. It's like I mean,
yeah,
honestly,
but like, is that
saying,
what you're upset about, Greg? Is like, I'm not upset about the Panthers being ranked 30 right now.
Oh, I'm not upset about that at all. No. I'm just saying, as far as like the Bucks still being in the position they are and stuff like that, like people just aren't ready to let go. Like
I disagree with all of this Brady talk that everybody is having.
Brady has 8 touchdowns through 7 games.
He's playing on a team that has been decimated by the offensive line. Their offensive line has been decimated. Their wide receiver core has been injured, which is look, I watch him. He's making the throws, dude. He was off a little bit. He was off in this game, made some bad plays, but he had some that were there, dude, that were real. Like, it's not like he can't physically play the game anymore.
Right. And that's what I'll defend you, Tony, in this. I think that there's a failure across the board, similar to our offense, right? When we were doing really bad, it was not just one person, right? Baker wasn't helping things, but it was a failure across the board, like drops to offensive line, maybe not holding up their end of the bargain early on in the season, to again, Baker being bad and bad play calling. But I think that Tom Brady has a little bit of that mixed with the injuries. But the thing is like they had such depth, like for instance at wide receiver. You can't use that as an excuse. They had Mike Evans, who did have a big drop, don't get me wrong, but yeah, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage isn't a bad player. They had Leonard Fournette. The only thing they were really missing was Cameron Brate and some offensive line positions, which is a big issue. We all know that. But Brady is also known for getting the ball out really quickly. And no matter how bad his offensive line is, he's usually really good. He was bad. Bad.
And Tony, like, there were some big time throws that he just sailed. I mean, he missed
some clear opportunities. I'm not saying that, but it's not. I think
dropped interceptions as well. Like JD said in the chat, there were like 3 dropped interceptions that should have been ours.
Well, what's irritating is there was one play that was just a simple out route, and Tom Brady throws the ball too far out, and the commentators even said, "Oh, look at that! Tom Brady put it in the right spot. The receiver just didn't run the route right." And I'm like, "No, Tom Brady just put it out there too far. The receiver was open." He said Tom Brady wouldn't miss a throw like that. Yes, he can. He's not perfect, and people just need to get that out of there. Look, he is still playing at a decent level, but he's not the guy that he was before. Before he could overcome these things that he had.
He wouldn't miss those
He's
throws.
45 years old. Huh?
He about threw an interception at the very end of the game. Like, Tom Brady. Like, that's the thing I don't like about Tom Brady is how much he deserves some benefit of the doubt. But I think you've also got to everyone refuses to acknowledge when he does anything bad in the media, right? Like, oh well, he's got a failure across the board. He does, but Tom Brady also looked bad, and he's not playing well. He's not playing good football right now.
Man, it's a new era. New era of football is Greg was talking about this on the post-game show, the changing of the mantle for so many things. But then CK sent us a message on Twitter, and it said that PJ Walker and Taylor Heineke both won on Sunday. They were both in the XFL, and Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady both lost to them on Sunday. Taylor Heineke, look, I want to get your thoughts, folks, and this is interesting. Let's go ahead to the next topic because Cody Lashney is so pumped about this team.
Let's go, baby.
And this opportunity to become a better to go after the division. I mean, this guy's even thinking about trading for people. And look, is that Tom Brady's washed in this division, and Cody Lashney, boy, I want to know, is he going overboard, folks? I want you guys to call in, but look, check this out. Is Cody Lashney thinks there's a change into the guard, and Carolina found their guy. Let's see if I can get this, make sure this works right. Come on. My name is Willie. Did Carolina find their guy, Willie Beeman? Steaming Willie Beeman, got them girls creaming, got Cody Lashney like that. Come on. My name is Willie. Willie Beeman. Oh my goodness. That's what I was. First, I know he loves that movie. Two, I feel like PJ Walker is kind of like a Willie. First, he's like a undersized black guy that like is like he reminds me of Jamie. Not reminds me of Jamie, but Jamie Foxx was that. Yeah, has all the talent. Does not have the bravado of Willie Beeman though. No, but I know Cody Lashney loves that movie, and he's all over here talking about PJ Walker, and that's what I was doing in the background is converting that file download. Come on, Cody, come on, Willie Beeman.
Oh, dude, that might be my favorite football movie of all time. I don't care what nobody says. That and Remember the Titans, and I'll probably even put that above Remember the Titans. And yeah, man, look. I know everybody thinks I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Oh, Cody, we won one game. Oh, Tom Brady missed some throws that he should have had. Look, dude, whatever. We've done the negative Panther fan thing forever now. If I need to get high off of this very brief light up that the Panthers have given us in beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, well, light me up, brother, because I don't give a damn. I look at all those other teams, the New Orleans Saints, who we already whooped up on, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who we already whooped up on, and I'm sorry, but the Atlanta Falcons are always going to be the sorry-ass Atlanta Falcons.
We're one game back. Than us. We're one game back.
That's right. That's right. And none of these teams are better than us.
What is crazy about this is that if we were 3-4 right now as a team, we would not be giving up on the season 2 weeks. You know, it's like how you get to 3-4.
The problem is if we were 3-4, Matt Rule probably would still be our coach.
It's true.
That's the truth. But is that when you're 1-5, the idea of turning that into 4-5. Like if one of these teams that goes 4-5, right, over the next 2 games, they're not like, oh, we had the worst season in the world. They're still saying we got to get above 500. We got to get above 500. It's 1 game away for us to be even. And at the very worst, we are going, well, I guess we could fall further behind if we lose. That's the key. We got to keep up. Now it's about keeping up in the race before we can pull ahead.
Did you know what? It's like the train was getting ready to leave the tracks. Oh, but the Panthers had to drop a big hot deuce right before the train was about to leave. And dude, that big deuce, that was fat rule, baby. We had to drop him off. We had to bring the Browns to the Super Bowl, if you know what I'm saying. But now we're feeling lighter. We're feeling better about ourselves. We feel like we lost 10 pounds of dead weight. And man, we made that train just before it left the station. That's how I'm feeling right now. And look, when you mention all the things that we've already talked about, the defense being legit, Derek Brown and Brian Burns turning it on, and we haven't even talked about J.C. Horn and Jeremy Chin probably going to come back this week, at least as far as I've heard, mixed with our offensive line playing better than it has in years, mixed with P.J. Walker giving us that spark that we've so desperately needed.
Come on.
And our man DJ Moore has risen from the dead, man. He has been revitalized, and all he needed was a come on. A PJ Walker wonder, baby.
Come on, man. Come on. My name is Willie.
I'm
telling you, bro. PJ Walker is that spark right now. And you're not pissing on my cornflakes, bro. I'm believing.
So much so, the number's 252-228-5098. Is Cody overhyped? I see some people in the chat going, look at these grown men. Yeah, damn right. This is the most fun thing to do on a Tuesday.